Saturday night stream. Yeah, I just got a notification on my phone that says Rumble Marketpulse Crypto started streaming, so the Saturday night market stream.
Let's go.
Alright, let's dive right into it. Today is Saturday, January the 4th, 2025. We are in the year of the bull, we're in the rocket zone, and we are ready for the crypto market to take off as it does every 4 years. So we're going to go right into the markets right now, and let's take a look and see what we've got going on. The global crypto market cap is coming in today at $3.5 trillion. It's up just under 0.25% from yesterday. Volume is down about 27.5%, which is somewhat to be expected as we are in that lull period between Saturday night and Sunday morning. And we'll take a look at the top losers of the day. We'll start out with the winners. AIOZ Network is up 26%. Pudgy Penguins is up about 9.5%. XDC up 6.75%. SUI up about 6.5%. Jasmy Coin up about 6%. Hyperliquid up about 5.75%. Arbitrum is up about just under 5.5%. Virtuous Protocol is up just over 4%. Brett is up about 3.75%, and Movement is up just under 3.25%. Now let's look at the top losers of the day. We've got Stellar Lumens, which is down about just under 6.5%. Fartcoin, which is down about 6%. Algorand down at under 5.5%. EOS down at 5.25%. IOTA down just over 5%. Hedera down about 4%. VeChain down about 4%. CurveDAO token down about 4% too. Flare down about 3.5%. And Monero down at exactly 3.5%. Since we are, well, we'll go over the weekly winners and losers tomorrow night. But let's take a look at some memes. One that I like that has just caught my attention, as you might have noticed by the title and thumbnail, or by the thumbnail I should say, is Bober. It's the first meme coin on Multiverse X, formerly known as Elrond, with the ticker EGLD. We're going to go over Multiverse X because that is a very undervalued project. It's one that I held quite a bit of last bull run, and I think it's one that's been really overlooked this cycle, but still has massive potential. So I'll show you that here in a minute, but let's take a look at Bober. Now, Bober has a $5.23 million market cap, which is very, very small. If you want to compare that to something like, well, we just saw Brett that was in the top winners of the day. Brett, for example, has a $1.5 billion market cap. What is it ranked overall? Overall, it's ranked 75th. So, I mean, Bober, this thing, realistically, you could look at, it's not unheard of for this to go to a $500 million market cap, especially once Multiverse X really starts taking off, which I suspect it will very soon. And we'll go ahead and look at that right now. It is ranked 104th last time I saw. Let's see if it still is. 105th. If you look at the tokenomics of this, it's absolutely beautiful because it's only got a 27 mil, it's got a 31 million token total supply, just over, about 31.5 million. But it's only got 27.72 million in circulation. So this is a very, tokenomics of this are really good. If you compare its fully diluted value to its actual market cap, it's not off by much. But for context, let's look at this project's historical cycle, historical price action. Back at the tail end of the last bull run, this thing reached about $550, $542.58 to be exact, as of CoinMarketCap's data. And this thing, I remember I was lucky enough to get in probably around between $27 and $35. And I made a killing with this one. So, and not much has changed. We'll go ahead and take a look at the website, but there's great technology behind this. They've got solid partnerships, and they've really kind of fallen behind the other layer one solutions, other layer one blockchains. But as you can see here, the internet scale blockchain, Multiverse X, the Eagle network, is a distributed blockchain network for next-gen applications, decentralized via 3,000 plus nodes Scalable through sharding, fast, secure, green. Let's take a look at some of the partners of eGold. Coinbase. If you want to pick up some Multiverse X, go over to Coinbase. I mean, you can buy this on all major exchanges. I'll go ahead and show you that right now. But you can pick it up on Binance, Coinbase, OKX, Upbit, Kraken, KuCoin. You can get it on Crypto.com, Gate.io, Mexi. Pretty much any exchange you're going to find Multiverse X. Trading volume's 30 million, so that's good. It's always good to see high trading volume. Let's go back to the partners. You've got a long list of partnerships. Amazon Warehouse Services, Google Cloud, T-Mobile, basically, the Deutsche Telekom. So they're partnered with German telecom companies. Let's I've not really gone through this. Let's see what we've got on here as far as infrastructure goes. On ramps, MoonPay, Crypto.com, Swipe. I wonder if that's still a token. I remember that used to be a token. Let's check that out real quick. I don't know if it is or not. Swipe. I guess not. On ramps, wallets. Let's go to the Block Explorer and I'll show you how many people are holding Multiverse X. We'll show you the active wallets and all of the data there. So we'll go here. And there's about just under 7 million total accounts. 32,917 of which were active today. Over 480 million transactions. Over 3,200 validators. You can see the total amount staked here. Over half of the circulating supply is staked. And your average return on staking would be about 7.31%. And you can see the tokens built on Multiverse X right here. eGold, all of this. Bober's on here somewhere. Right here, Bober. Get some Bober while it's hot. Get some Bober while it's cheap. Actually, it's not hot yet, so you might want to get in before this thing really takes off. Let's see what this was. Let's go to historical snapshots, and we will look at where we were 4 years ago today, just before everything took off. That would be January of 2021. So about 4 years ago, we were looking at a 32,000, just about, we'll call it 33, call it a $33,000 Bitcoin. We're looking at an Ethereum that was under $1,000, a 22-cent XRP, 20-cent Cardano, a $41 Binance coin. But let's see if we can find eGold. It's on here somewhere. There it is. $27 eGold, which isn't too far from where it's at right now. Like I said, Right now we're trading at about 38 bucks. And at the time we had about 14.7 million in circulation. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some charts. Let's look at the some of the fundamentals or some technical analysis of Elrond or Multiverse X as it stands right now. Let's go ahead and reset the chart and cancel out some of this noise. We just had a cross here on the MACD, and this is on the daily. If you want to look at the last time we had a cross on the daily on the MACD, that would be around, of course, November 5th, when the whole market just really took off. So that indicates we could be in for another big move soon. I mean, over the last 3 days, we've just flipped from red to green. We'll keep an eye on this and see how this stochastic RSI plays out. The blue line crosses over the orange line because last time this crossed, we actually, when the MACD crossed, we also had a stochastic RSI come up over here and cross and then go into this confirmation zone right here before really going up. But I mean, we can still see another big run up in the price. Let's look at it on a higher time frame and see what we have. On the weekly, it seems like it's oversold. Let's look at the monthly. At the monthly, we've just had a cross, and actually, you really want to look at higher time frames for better accuracy. And if you're looking at that, well, we came up here in November, and we had a bullish engulfing candle right here. I mean, everything to this point seems to point to a pretty bullish price action, and I think we can expect some upward momentum, not just for e-gold, but for the wider market in general. In fact, we can go to this chart right here, and this is the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and ETH. If you want to look at right here, we had a cross back in 2023. Back in November of 2023, and we've been going up ever since. Let's try to compare this to the 2020 to 2020 run, 21 bull run. And there we had let's see if we can zoom in. It's kind of hard to see if there's where the cross is right there, but let's see if we can make that more visible. It's not really a cross, it's just more the beginning of the data, but I don't think we can draw too much from that, to be honest. So let's bring this back down. Let's see what we can see here. All right, so we got a cross right here at the beginning. Oh, okay, we had one right here. In October of 2024. The last one we had was in December of 2022. We are still following the 4-year cycle. Well, this is this is altcoins in general, aside from ETH. Let's look at what Bitcoin's doing on the monthly. Okay, this is big. If this green candle engulfs this candle right here, the body of it, ignore the wick. As long as this closes above that, that is a very bullish indicator that Bitcoin is going much higher. Last time we had a bullish engulfing candle was right here. We had like about 2 months of dips before we really took off, but we had one right here. We went up to this area right here. Took it right here. We had, this was the beginning. This was the top of the last bull market. So kind of ignore that one. But you had one right here, as I have circled right here. You had this, and then you had the run up to the top. You had this engulfing candle right here, and this was the first cycle top. Another engulfing candle, second top, then bear market. So I think this, now whether or not we're going to see a double peak, that remains to be seen. I don't know if we're going to see anything like this. Most crypto analysts seem to think we're mirroring the 2017 cycle, which is down here. Personally, I think they're probably right. I think that this was, I mean, there were a lot of factors back in 2020. That was the year of the pandemic. You had COVID stimulus, you had shutdowns, you had just, it was just a mess. I think that might have stifled the market a little bit. I'm not convinced it totally stifled it because there was a lot of liquidity being pumped into the markets from the Fed and just central banks all over the world. So that really remains to be seen. But I do expect, like I've said in previous videos, I think we're looking at a $200,000 to $250,000 Bitcoin this cycle. And I think we're probably looking at between a $7 and $10 trillion crypto market cap, total crypto market cap, which would be about, I mean, in my most bullish scenario, that's another $7.5 trillion coming into this market. Also, something else that I really want to point out, and I was looking at this earlier. Let's go to the historical snapshots. Oh, we'll go back here. We're going to take a look. Look at the market cap. So we, back in early 2021, we only had 32 cryptocurrencies with a plus $1 billion market cap. If you look at where we are today, I mean, it's the entire first page and some of the second page. So, comparatively speaking, we've gone from 32 crypto, the top 32 cryptos of 32 cryptos being at a plus $1 billion market cap to 107 that are over $1 billion in market cap. That is huge growth. So I would expect next cycle, maybe even the top 200 to 300 cryptos will have a market cap of above $1 billion 4 years from now. I think that's reasonable, and that means that, I mean, that just shows you how much growth is going to be coming to this market and what you can really expect if the trend continues as it has been, and I don't see why it wouldn't, barring nuclear apocalypse or an alien invasion or God knows what else. It remains to be seen. But that's a quick market overview. Let's look at some of the some new cryptos and see what we've got going on. Virtuals has been on an absolute tear, and these are projects from the Virtuals protocol. AI Rocket. I mean, people just launching AI bots left and right. And I mean, it's not cheap to do it. Last time we checked, we were looking into making one of these, and it costs, was it 200 virtuals? I want to say it was 200. It, when we were looking at making it, virtuals was around $2 and I think it was going on $2. I think it had just crossed over $2, but right now, virtuals is pushing the $5 mark. So you're looking at $1,000 to create an AI agent. Not cheap. Probably not going to get any cheaper. Dr. Pepe. Let's go back to Bober. Go back here and take a look at Bober. Let's go to the website. Bober, the brave hero that will explore Uranus. See it there. That's not my marketing slogan, so don't shoot the messenger. Anyway, this thing seems to have a solid community behind it. I mean, why Multiverse X? Multiverse X is a combination of scalability, security, user friendliness, and versatility, and make it a promising platform for various applications, from decentralized finance to gaming and supply chain management. What are the most reliable and secure method to require Multiverse X blockchain? Yeah, if you want to buy this, you can go to the X exchange, which that might be something to also look into, maybe putting a little bit of money into. Pretty sure the X exchange has its own token, but you can come here, connect your wallet. You can make a wallet through this app right here. You just click here, connect your ledger, and then you could basically just swap for whatever token you want to buy that's built on Multiverse X. So you just type in Bober, and it's right here. And you could swap 1 gold for some Bober, and I don't know if it'll let me show you how much you'd get. So yeah, so $37 would get you 50,000 Bober, over 50,000 Bober. I think I put in about 150 bucks worth of Bober. I'm sitting at about 300,000 Bober. So trying to get that number up a little bit before this takes off, because this thing could be an absolute gold mine. This is the meme I'm betting on. Forget Big Dog Fink. Let's go Big Dog Bober. Bober on top. Uh, community sentiment is pretty good. 1.9 thousand votes. 97% of people say they're bullish on it. And yeah, get in while you can. Get in while it's cheap. All right. Let's take a look at the watch list. It's up on the 7 days. Palm AI. This is one I've been looking at closely. Good tokenomics, non-inflationary, sub $100 million market cap. So to get a 10x on your money, you're looking at a total of a $1 billion market cap. All right, we're going to take a quick break and we will be right back.
Let's go.
What happened in crypto today? Musk faces backlash for announcing X algorithm change. Elon Musk is facing backlash after announcing that X would change the social media algorithm on the site to promote certain types of content over others. Our goal is to maximize unregretted user seconds. Too much negativity is being pushed that technically grows user time, but unregretted user time, the entrepreneur wrote in January 3rd post. Users on the platform characterized the algorithm change as a form of censorship, arguing that the term negativity was too subjective, and asked Musk who would determine what content qualified as negative. The announced change to the social media algorithm followed a recent online feud between Musk and his supporters over immigrant visas. And here we go. Suspected insider wallets net $20 million on Solana's Foci meme coin launch. At least 15 insider wallets made over $20 million in profit on the Foci.fun, and meme coin recently launched in Solana's meme coin launchpad. Let's take a look at that. Let's see what that's trading at. It's even tracked on. Here we are. Oh wow, look at that chart. $64 million market cap. Hold on one second. Okay, testing. Is that better? Well, I hope so, because we're going to continue. So, let's see. At least 15 insider wallets. Okay. Made over $20 million in profit on this coin right here. That is a classic bullish pennant pattern. As you can see, once it broke out of the triangle, huge run up. And it's looking like we're going to have some bullish continuation on this. So, that's on the 1 hour. The daily is nothing but green. That's Foci. I take it you can buy this on Radium if you're interested in getting in on this while it's hot. Yeah, Radium. So go on over to Radium and pick some of this up if you're interested. I'm personally not going to be getting into this. I think my focus right now is just accumulating more Multiverse X and DCAing into Bober. Let's see what other news we've got on here. Bitcoin hash rate briefly hits an all-time high. On January 3rd, the Bitcoin network's hash rate briefly reached a new all-time high as miners continued to add capacity. According to data from Coin Wars, Bitcoin's hash rate peaked at over 1,000 exahashes per second. It was more than double the 510 EHS in January, following the intraday peak. So this is typically correlated to Bitcoin price. So with new hash rate highs, it won't be long until we see some likely new all-time highs for Bitcoin. In fact, we have an indicator for that, which is generally pretty accurate. We'll go ahead and look at that right now. I'm going to bring up the hash ribbons. Thought I had it saved. Right here. Go ahead. Get rid of this for now. Yeah, we've been making all-time highs since July, really. You can see when this flashes, it's typically bullish. That was like we said earlier, this is the second peak of the last cycle. This is the first peak pre-bull run. And that is when this green line crosses this gray line. You'll get a buy signal. Once the hash rate dips below that, you'll get a capitulation signal indicating bearish moves are likely. But I think that we don't have to worry much about that this year, barring some kind of black swan event. So for now, we are safe, and we can expect great things this year. That's what I would say. But that's the Bitcoin hash rate hitting all-time high. I think that wraps up the news for today. Let's see what other kind of news we've got. It's not necessarily breaking news. $19 trillion in transactions settled on Bitcoin network in 2024. Let's read that. Bitcoin has a current market capitalization of $1.9 trillion and has surpassed silver's $1.6 trillion market cap in 2024. More than 19 trillion in transactions settled over the Bitcoin network in 2024, more than double the 8.7 settled over the network in 2023, reversing 2 years of declining transaction volume since 2021. According to data from Vice President of Research at Riot Platforms, Pierre Ricard, Bitcoin transaction volume peaked during the 2021 bull market at approximately $47 trillion and sharply declined in 2022 and 2023. Bitcoin had a momentous 2024, which included the introduction of the BTC Exchange Traded Fund in the United States, the April 2024 halving event, and new all-time highs of roughly $108,000. So that was, I wonder what we're going to see this year. It'll be interesting to see if we blow past $47.7 trillion in 2025. And here's the hash rate again, if you want a different visual on that. And there, like I was saying, the price is highly correlated to the hash rate. See new all-time highs in hash rates. New all-time highs in Bitcoin. And this thing looks like it's just going to continue to go up. All right. Let's check out altcoins. Where's the altcoin? I thought there was an altcoin section on here. Well, let's look at some categories then. Let's move away from the news and back to the charts, back to the data. Categories. Let's take a look at AI. This is a favorite of the channel right here, artificial superintelligence. Personally, this is the AI project I'm most bullish on. We've covered the ecosystem in previous videos. Go check them out if you haven't seen them already. But I mean, this one right here, this is pumping out a lot of solid projects. I would say more so than any of these other coins. I don't know of an ecosystem that has more hype and excitement behind it than the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. They've got a solid team and they are cooking. Injective, this is one I'm bullish on, but I don't really hold it. Might look to get back in it at some point if the price hasn't inflated too much. But this is another one that, I mean, the chart speaks for itself. Let's go ahead and read the about on this. Injective is the first and only blockchain built for finance. It is an open, interoperable Layer 1 blockchain powering next generation finance applications, including DeFi, RWAs, AI, decentralized exchanges, prediction markets, lending protocols, and more. This one is widely sold. You can buy it on Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, KuCoin. I think it's on Crypto.com. It is. Crypto.com. Really, what I'm interested in is finding. We'll exit the AI category for now, and we'll go to layer ones, which are on here somewhere. Layer 2, layer 1. Let's refresh this. Ethereum is the best example of a layer 1 chain. It is a chain that you can build on top of. I'm looking for the next Ethereum. So, I mean, if we look like we said earlier in the historical snapshots, 4 years ago today, you were looking at a sub $1,000 Bitcoin, or not Bitcoin, looking at sub $1,000 ETH. Right around here. And I mean, back in, I mean, well, this is ridiculous. Look at this. Imagine getting into Ethereum at under $1. Well, that is insane. Let's do the math on that. Let's bring up the calculator. So you put $100 in. So you put $100 in and you buy this at 80 cents. You could have gotten 125 Ethereum back in December of 2015. And had you held on to that, 125 times 3,636. I mean, that's $100 into 454 grand. That is absolutely ridiculous. And then, I mean, you could do the same thing with Solana. Let's take a look at Solana. I mean, Solana was trading at under $1. I mean, this could very well be the next do Ethereum-like numbers. It's, I mean, you're looking at pretty much the same price levels back in 2020. So I'm trying to find out what is the next big layer one. People, I mean, everyone seems to be on the Sui hype train. I'm not necessarily sold on Sui. I think that there are going to be far better returns to be made than Sui, which is, I mean, it's why I still like Multiverse X right here. I think that this is being slept on big time. Let's see. Alright guys, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break and then we're going to come back and wrap this stream up and prepare for tomorrow. All right, so tomorrow I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up the bracket for Marketpulse Madness, and what we're going to do is basically we're going to take, I believe what we did is 128 different cryptos, and we're going to make a bracket just like March Madness in the NCAA tournament, and we're going to see which cryptos make the Final Four, Elite Eight, Sweet 16, and which one emerges as the top crypto of 2025. And what we'll do is with each matchup, we'll compare the two coins, what exactly they are. We'll look at where you can buy them, what they do, the community behind them, and we'll just give you a very detailed analysis of each different crypto and kind of give you an idea, maybe open your eyes to some projects that you don't really know that much about. And we'll probably we're going to learn a lot ourselves about each of these different blockchains, because I mean, I know a lot about many of these different cryptos, but once you start getting past the top 100, and I mean, we did exclude some of the Bitcoin knockoffs, for example, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, stable coins. They're not going to be included in this bracket for reasons that I think are pretty valid. I don't think there's much. I mean, they're not very interesting. They're kind of boring projects, and they're like Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV are just forks of Bitcoin. They're pretty much cheap imitations. So we just kind of replaced those with some more interesting projects, and we'll get into that and more of that tomorrow. But I think that should be a pretty fun project that we have going on. We'll see what the community has to say, and yeah. So tomorrow will probably be a longer stream as we get ready for this. We're about to get hit by a pretty big winter storm system, so that should be fun. It'll give us more time to work on the stream, maybe even get a day off from work, who knows. We'll see how bad the roads get, and if that happens, we'll make the stream longer and provide some more content. I mean, time is of the essence now. We're running out of time in this bull run. I mean, we still have a few weeks and months, but I mean, this opportunity presents itself only once every 4 years, so it's really important to take advantage of it while you can. But with that being said, I'm going to end the stream now, and we will be back tomorrow night, afternoon. We'll see what time. We'll aim for around a 7 o'clock stream. That's subject to change, but I mean, we will do a stream tomorrow. So with that being said, hope everyone has a good night, and we will see you tomorrow.